Hi, and welcome to this episode of Strategic Solutions TV. My name is Carol Bell, and today I have a special guest with me on the program, Dr. Rick Dana from Cambridge, Massachusetts. His practice is Dana Dental Associates, and we're going to be discussing how to find a really good cosmetic dentist. Dr. Dana, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Carol. How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
Nice to be here.
Good. Dr. Dana, we know that many people go online looking for a cosmetic dentist,
Yes.
especially in the Cambridge area. And when they do, they have a lot of dentists to choose from.
Yes,
And
I do.
people don't always know what to look for to ensure that they're choosing a good cosmetic dentist. So as someone who's been in this business for many, many years, you've been in practice a long time now,
Yes, I have.
can you give us some advice on the things that you think are important for people to look for when they're looking for a good cosmetic dentist?
Okay. Well, first of all, Carol, the way I like to choose anything I do is to get a personal recommendation from someone who has either experienced the thing I want to do or the doctor or person I want to see. So I'm always happy when I get a referral from a real live patient who is in my chair and has liked what I've done and pass that on to someone else who comes in with the expectation that I'm going to do something for them that I've done previously well for somebody else. So that's the way I like to choose things. Now, with the internet today, you have to understand that you have to go on there and you have to ferret out all these different dentists who are touting their services. So there's things that you can look at reviews and you can look at proximity and you can look at what insurances that they take.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, the best way is to actually talk to someone who's seen the dentist.
Okay. So for someone who maybe has tried that and hasn't had good results,
Uh-huh.
and they are having to start online, should they look at the website and get some information from that first and then maybe go from there and go in and talk to the dentist?
Well, I think that's a very good way to do it, is always do a consult and always get to meet the dentist first. Good way to do that, of course, is go in for a hygiene appointment, and
Mm-hmm.
you will meet the dentist on your first visit to the hygienist, which is how I like it done. I like to see nice. I like to get a good, thorough exam, see the X-rays, and have clean teeth to look at. So that really helps me out, and that gives us a real good basis for a treatment plan. I also like to see people who they have to make a commitment to what they're getting and to take care of it. And that's also something that has to be emphasized in every practice,
Mm-hmm.
because your teeth are something you actually use every day, and they have to be taken care of every single day. So I need that commitment too, because if I'm going to do nice work, I need people who are committed to keeping it that way.
Absolutely. And I think going in and like you said, having a cleaning and meeting the doctor that way does give you a feel for the quality of the work and see if you think that you can work with and trust that dentist. So that's great advice.
It's nice to see how they interact with the staff, how the staff interacts with the doctor. I mean, you can tell a lot about people. For instance, in my particular practice, my staff have been with me for a minimum of 20 years. Everybody has been there for a long time. They know all of the patients. It's like a very friendly environment, and and when you go in and you're happy with the people there, the acceptance of the treatment and the whole experience is better.
Right. So tell us a little bit about your practice. What things make your practice unique, and what differentiates you from the other cosmetic dentists there in Cambridge?
Well, I think one of the things that is unique about my practice is, as I said, my staff has been with me for a very long time. I mean, I do have one new hygienist. She's been there only 4 years, but the rest of them have been at least 20 years. I've watched all their kids grow up, and my patients who have been with me for a long time know all these people and also know about the families, so it makes it a nice environment, and we've taken care of a lot of people over a lot of years. And what's been great for me is when I started 40 years ago, there was no such thing as an implant or a veneer. We were doing amalgams, and we were doing uh, composite fillings called adaptic that shrunk so bad that they were painful as soon as you put them in. So I've seen things come enormous leaps and bounds of things have happened while I've been in practice, and we've kept up with all of them. We're as modern as a facility as there is in Cambridge, and we're all digitalized, and we do great work.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what makes my particular practice unique is really the people and how we deliver our care.
Now you do a couple of things that are a little different from a lot of other dentists that I'm aware of. I know you've got like a little spa room, but you also now do Botox in your office, right?
Yes, I do. I do, and I think it's a natural outgrowth of working on a person's smile. I mean, if you're sitting there working on their smile, and you can see you can just add a little volume to the cheek area and make that look fantastic. It's just a natural extension of the dental work I'm doing, and that's what really brought me into liking facial aesthetics, is that it completes the process for me. So, you can make this really beautiful smile, but if the lips are all sagging around it, it doesn't bring it off with as much panache as it would be if you had a little bit of the lines taken out, or it's a new smile. I mean, a white smile is something that makes you feel good, and so does getting rid of a couple of wrinkles on your forehead or around your eyes and around your cheeks.
As long as you're improving your appearance, you might as well do it the best that you can.
Well, I offer it. It's not like I don't suggest it, but if people ask me what I can do,
Mm-hmm.
I will tell them. But it's not for me to tell somebody if they're happy with the way they look. They got right. So I mean, look at me. I've got all these wrinkles. So, but but
That makes sense.
I'm just saying, if it's not something I want to sell, but
Mm-hmm.
it's something I want to offer because it's such a natural extension, and I really enjoy it because it's really instant gratification, especially the fillers. They just, people put them in and they just go, wow. So
Wow.
it's a wow moment. Every once in a while you need a wow moment. So.
Sure. So, do you have a special offer that you give new patients?
Well, it's not actually new patients. It's actually if for a whitening. I have this Glow Science whitening in my office now that I think is the best whitening system I've ever seen, and I really want people to try it, and I want to try to incorporate white teeth and facial aesthetics. So I am going to offer for a while 10 free units of Botox with a whitening, and that's a $130 value. So I am trying to promote it. I mean, but I'm not going to suggest it, but it's all there's information on my website about it. There's plenty of information in the office, and we have a spa room we can do consultation in, and I mean, I love doing it. I think it's a lot of fun, and it's helped me be enthusiastic about staying in dentistry all these years, is that there's always something new to do.
Yes. Well, that's a great offer. So for people who want to have their teeth whitened, having the opportunity to maybe try Botox for the first time is a great way to take advantage of that. So for someone who wants to maybe take you up on the offer, or they would like to come in and meet with you, or come in and make an appointment, what's the best way for people to contact you?
Well, I still like people to call and talk to the staff, so I'd like them to call my office at 617-876-8734, or you can email me through my website, danadentalassociates.com, and you will promptly be answered, and we'd love to see you.
Well, thank you, Dr. Dana. It sounds like you have an amazing practice there in Cambridge. And so I really encourage all of you that are in that area of Massachusetts and you're looking for a great cosmetic dentist, to give Dr. Dana's office a call and especially take him up on that great offer that he has. Dr. Dana, thank you for being with us today and giving us such great information. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank you for being here, also all of our listeners, and we hope you have a great day. We will see you next time.